In this vlog, we will try to see the concept of inheritance in Python programming. So in our previous tutorials, we have discussed a few basic concepts in Python programming, and if you have skipped those tutorials, I am providing the link in the description section below. You may visit them. So now let's get started with this tutorial. So here, to explain you the concept of inheritance, I am going to consider a class student, and here we are going to specify a variable student name, and here we are going to consider a name, and we are also going to specify a method to print student name, and with the help of a print statement you can print the variable. And here also we are making use of a self keyword. So in our previous tutorial we have seen the usage of self keyword, and you can just visit that particular tutorial and get to know more information on why we are using self keyword here. So this is our class student. We have specified a variable and also a method, and here we are going to declare an object for our student class, and with the help of the object you can make use of the variable student name and also the method. So now let's try to run this code and see the output. Here we have got our name printed onto the console here, and now let's try to create one more class, that is professor class. And now whenever you are trying to make use of the object s1, that is student object, here you can see we have got student name and the method which we have defined in the student class. And now let's try to create the object for professor here. When you make use of this particular object professor here, you can make use of professor name variable and print professor name method. So now here comes our inheritance concept. If you want to make use of the attributes which you have specified in the student class with the help of the professor object, we can make use of an inheritance concept here. So here we will be extending student class to our professor class here. And now let's try to see what are all the things you can make use of here. So here you can see we have got professor name, student name, and also the two methods which we have specified. So this is the concept of inheritance. And now let's try to see one more class here. So here we have specified one more class college here, and we have specified a variable and a method for it. So now let's remove this student class extension here, and now let's try to extend this college class with professor class here. And now let's try to create an object for college. And now here you can see whenever you are trying to make use of c1, here you can see we have got college name, professor name, and student name here. So our college class is extending professor class, and our professor class is extending student class. So in this way we are following a multi-level inheritance here. And now let's try to see what is a multiple inheritance. So for which I am going to remove this extension here for professor class, and I am going to specify it here. So we are having multiple classes here. So our college is extending multiple classes, that is student and professor. You can make use of professor and student class attributes here. So now we are making use of a multiple inheritance. So previously we were seeing multi-level inheritance, and this is multiple inheritance. So with the help of an inheritance, we can make use of the parent class attributes in the child class. But the reverse is not possible here, so we cannot make use of the child class attributes into the parent class. So this is it for the concept of inheritance, and in our coming tutorials we will be seeing few more examples on how we will deal with the inheritance. So if you are having any queries in this particular tutorial, do let me know in the comment section below. If you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Python.